Welcome to my ANC TV. My name is Ati Keleba and this is Final Walk to Freedom. Women have always played a crucial role to the development agenda of South Africa. The ANC Women's League hosted a Madiba memorial service at the IDC and invited business to pay tribute to Tatu Nelson Mandela. Let's take a look at what happened.
The first thing I would like to know, when you heard the news of Utata passing, what was your reaction to them?
Well, I mean, I was, in fact, I was just looking at my iPad and I saw on Bloomberg, Mandela has died. And of course, it always comes as a shock, you know, as a people, we always expect this to happen. But when it really happens, you feel the pain because it's not something that a human being can relate to very easily. So it's a difficult thing. So my reaction was, wow, shame it has happened. And it's so sad for all of us as South Africans. But in Zulu, we don't say a person of Mandela's age has passed on, because at that age, I think you are mellow enough to deal with those issues. So I just say this is the man who has been around and has touched all our lives. I'm who I am today. I've been successful in my own little pot because of what he did, and I'm very grateful for that. And I just said, would it be possible for me to do the same thing to other people that he so selflessly gave to me? And that was the biggest thing.
Now, you're speaking a lot about the inspiration you got from Utata. How did he inspire you as an individual?
Well, first thing is hope. I don't think as a young boy growing up in the 50s and the 60s, there was hope for me that one day I will be where I am. No, it didn't. It wasn't there. But people like himself led us and gave us new hope. And today I know that anything and everything is possible because he walked the path. And it is important for me as I walk to walk and follow the same footsteps his footsteps. The difficulty is that probably his shoes are much bigger than mine, so I may not be in a position to do that. But that's what I want to do in life.
Now, when he passed on, a lot of events happened. Some businesses closed down to honor him, and I'm sure there was a lot of things that affected the business. People wanting to go attend the memorial, and how do you think this 10 days has affected business?
Well, it affects us in the sense that we had to change a lot of our programs so that we allow ourselves and the people to mourn and also to give recognition to this great statesman that this country has got. For instance, yesterday, because we had a memorial service, we allowed people time off work, so they were not working, so they could go and pay their respect to Utata, and that was very, very important for us. But there are lots of things that you get involved in, like today I'm here to continue with that one. So you change your life, you change your skill. But what is that? I mean, what is 10 days if I have to honor someone who has made so much for South Africa, who's contributed so much for South Africa, has made so much impact on my life and has touched the entire world? What's 10 days? That for me is a day of reflection. It's a time of reflection, a time of thinking and rededication and commitment so that I do things better next time.
Now, as a business person, personally, how are you going to make sure that you carry Tata's legacy? And how do you also think that business should carry that legacy?
You know, one of the things that I see in business, particularly black business, we don't get a chance to talk to one another. We're chasing after material things to a large degree, and you end up being swallowed and thinking about yourself. As a selfless man, he teaches me that I must start talking to other people, because without talking to other people as he did, we will not be successful. Two, he teaches me that I need to be brave if I believe in something, I need to do it, like he did. I mean, he was on Robben Island. He decided that he will initiate the discussion. I mean, he didn't talk that much with his comrades, but probably a few of them he spoke to. But he took it upon himself because he believed in that. And in a lot of ways, if you follow his history, you will note that as he went through this journey, he became his own man, even though he recognized and he respected the organization.
Lastly, before we keep you away from the actual event, I just want to know, did you have an encounter with Utata, and what was your first encounter with him?
Well, I cannot say which ones because there have been quite a number of them. Weddings we've been to, in meetings we've been together. But anytime he is there, the experience of meeting with him or talking to him or listening to him seemed very new. And it seemed as though it renewed you as an individual. And you never got tired of seeing him time and time again, because he was such an inspiration. And he continues, in my belief is that he continues to inspire me.
Now, we've been laughing at a lot of video clips of Utata, their personal, journeys and the fondest moments that people had with him. That fondest moment that you will always remember about him, what is it?
The way he forces and pushes business to walk around and come to his office and build schools. And once he has called on your organization and say, hey, we need a school, you can't say no. You find yourself committing even if you don't want to commit. And you could talk to all my colleagues, they'll tell you that that was one thing that where you couldn't say no. You said yes.
Tata, thank you very much for your time.